Welcome back to our channel. Today we take you to a really interesting place called Meow Wolf. It's a collaboration of over 200 artists and 70 crazy rooms. Come with us today on a mysterious journey as we travel through the multiverse.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say.
We've been in Taos for a few days. We've done a lot of exploring. It's a cute little town. It's called the Land of Enchantment, or the City of Enchantment. We've met a lot of cool artists here, but now it's time to move on.
We are at an RV park just outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
This is Cochiti Campground. This is where we're staying for a week, a little less than a week. And it's pretty out here. It's dry, hot, breezy, but still pretty. It's a nice change.
We decided to come down to the lake and throw the ball around for Trixie, let her swim a bit. She is super excited about it. Oh, so I got my handy dandy thrower from Mark, the iguana wrangler. Thank you, Mark. Technically, this is native ground. We're on the reservation. They're not allowing anybody on the reservation with the exception of this campground itself. It's cheap. It's like $20 a night for partial hookups, and that means electricity and water, and you just gotta move to dump. But it's so busy being Memorial Weekend that we're bouncing around to a different campsite every night. It works for us though. I mean, we get to run the air conditioner in the hottest part of the day. We're still running the air conditioner now, even though we're not hooked up to electricity, because Battleborn batteries are awesome. Thank you to Battleborn batteries for supplying cold air for today.
Welcome to Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf creates an immersive and interactive experience that transports visitors of all ages into many fantastic realms of story and exploration. This exhibit is comprised of hundreds of collaborators creating and supporting art across a wide variety of media, including architecture, sculpture, painting, photography, video production, cross-reality imagination, music, narrative writing, and so much more. So glad my vertigo is gone.
Okay, please proceed.
The award-winning House of Eternal Return, here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, allows guests to discover a multi-dimensional mystery house with secret passages and portals into magical worlds, and an expansive narrative amidst surreal and mesmerizing art exhibits. We literally entered into this house, through a secret door under the staircase, into a spaceship-like corridor, out through a bookcase on the second story, back through the fireplace, to a magical land of enchantment, and somehow exited out the refrigerator in the kitchen. There's no one path, but you're free to go anywhere and everywhere and interact with many of the art exhibits. Touching, moving, and opening are all encouraged, and important if you're following along the storyline mystery of how to get Lex back from the multi-dimension he has disappeared into.
Ooh, forbidden trail!
We would have loved to show you more of this exhibit, but cameras, GoPros, and professional recording devices are not allowed inside. They do welcome phones and personal pictures, so we're just offering you a glimpse. Meow Wolf has 3 locations, and we highly recommend checking out the one nearest to you.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Out here making money with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Yeehaw! Here we go. You ready? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Take it away, Cummins. Take it away.
It's Memorial Weekend, so we lost our camping spot at the Cochiti Campground because it was booked full, so we drove down the road a little ways to the Black Mesa Casino. They've got some RV parking out back for $20 a night with hookups. It's a hot one, so we're gonna be running that air conditioner.
We were sitting out here at this campground for like 2 or 3 days now. And the first night I rolled up, I was walking the dog around, and they've got a new gas line that they installed over here. And I noticed a little hiss coming out of the pipeline. I figured it was probably just an off-gassing, relieving pressure or something like that. Didn't pay much mind to it. Decided to keep my eye on it, right? Well, today I went over there and it was really hissing. And I could smell gas, so I called 911. And there was a number on the fence for the gas company, and I called them too. And so the fire department just showed up, and they said, yeah, it's definitely a concern. So I'm glad I called them. The tech should be coming out here any minute to assess it. I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope they don't kick us out of the RV park, but if we're not safe being here, then I'm glad that I did what I did, It'll make me sleep a lot easier at night. We're parked right next to a leaky gas line. How about that? It is what it is. Life on the road, there's always something, right? I just talked to the tech. The fire department came out, 2 techs came out. Turns out it was a loose bolt. So they tightened it up. Everything's good now. The leak's gone. But I felt kind of bad. I told him I felt kind of bad calling him out on a holiday weekend and all that stuff. But he said I definitely did the right thing because it was loose and it was definitely leaking. And they were able to tighten it up. And they're on call, so he made a good paycheck out of it. So that makes me happy. I guess they installed this pipeline about a year ago. The bolts have not been torqued to spec for a year, and the metal's probably been expanding and contracting with the heat and cooling and all that stuff. And so, you know, who knows how long that's been leaking. It might have been leaking for a year. If you ever find a gas leak, call 911 right away. It's the right thing to do. I noticed it 3 days ago. I probably should have called back then. And I hesitated because I thought it was a pressure relief. And then when it got worse, I knew I had to call. I'll sleep much better tonight knowing that is taken care of, because we're parked right next to that gas line. In the future, I know if there's a gas leak, I'll call 911 immediately.
Today we're leaving Black Mesa Casino. Not only is the Black Mesa Casino, it's a travel center, so they had showers inside, they had laundry around the backside, and full hookups for RVs. This was a great stop for us in the middle of nowhere on a holiday weekend when it's hard to find a place to camp. We are on our way to Arizona today to visit the Petrified Forest.
Trixie has to get pets while we get fuel. It's the rules. Oh yeah, she's such a spoiled dog. She gets pets all day, every day. When she's not getting pets, she's getting walks or swims. Yeah.
New Mexico was never a huge point of interest for me before this trip. I had no idea it contained such a beautiful landscape, friendly people, and a progressive outlook on life. This state has truly a unique feel to it. As we travel onward to Arizona, I look forward to what adventures lie ahead. We've heard it is an extremely popular place for RV'ers, those with a similar mindset as to us, those who believe you should travel while you're young and able, those that don't worry about the money, they just make it work, those like us that believe experience is far more valuable than any money will ever be. Making a quick stop at Indian City. It looks like a giant castle. Not really sure how that relates, but we're gonna check it out real quick. That is adorable, sweetheart! Arizona may best be known for the Grand Canyon and its vast desert landscape, but it's so much more. Our travels have led us here to experience one of the world's largest and most vibrantly colored assemblies of petrified wood, historic structures, and archaeological sites within the Petrified National Forest Park. In next Tuesday's episode, we'll venture into the heat to let 2-million-year-old fossils tell the tale of prehistoric Earth and its inhabitants. After all, as Marcus Garvey once stated, a people without the knowledge of their past history is like a tree without roots. So into the forest we go to lose our minds and find our souls. But first we need to find a place to get a good night's sleep. So we call upon our ever-trusty phone apps to find us a suitable location to park our home. So we just showed up to the Crystal Forest. It's a free RV park just outside Petrified Forest National Park. They only allow fully contained campers here. There's no tent camping, there's no van lifers, because there is no bathroom here. Tomorrow we're gonna go into the Petrified Forest and see what we can find. They've also got some free petrified wood out here if you want to take some home with you. And there's some cool little teepees out here you can check out.
We got a teepee for the night. And it was free. There's nothing like a free teepee in the middle of the desert, man.
Except it turns out people have been using it for a bathroom.
Oh, gross. Are you serious?
Can I sleep with you tonight?
Oh, yeah, you can sleep in my camper.
Good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next Tuesday.